tread a path unexplored.
Can we get over there? No. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Aha. We can go here, though.
He's dead.
Raver, Master Helmsman, System Status Report. This is the Helmsman. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry we'll be scribbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long. How did you people survive in here? Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's or not, or someone else's. When they barged in here, the one with the Master of Whispers, the officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then I prayed for our rescue. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare that for translation to real space. Schaefer, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk. I'm ready. Begin the ritual. Ooh, do I have a seat? Ooh, look, wow, look at my seat. Very nice. Oh hey, it's warp, Theodora. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, invisible to the mortal eyes. As if it were beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the identity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and the voice booms with all the horrors of the warp. Did you stand in the path of another's destiny only to steal it? You accepted the call of the primordial truth and claim that fate as your own. So be it. I wove the threads of destiny and held out my hand to you when the flame arose in your path, and you took it, and, in doing so, sealed your fate. In the future, you will repay me for this boon in full. What boon? What did you give me? It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your minds. You are to blame for Theodora's death. The vision lets out a cawing laugh. I am the beginning and the end, and all that courses in between. I am the voice of truth that is destined to triumph, for this triumph is the terminal point of every twisted maze of fate. Oh, it's Conrad. Your head begins to spin and vicious drops slither down your cheeks. You blink and you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor. Just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. The fate was assured and the steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you on the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World. I see you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection. Okay. Idira. Okay. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The wording for this game, I mean, the writing's great, but this is insane. The thread will help you find the keys to salvation, the thread that will guide you, and the weapon of your return to me, of our return to me. Now it's Abelard. Okay. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine. Oh no, what did I do? What did I commit to here? The helmsman. Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means the navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory along with that of all who died this day. Seneschal, will you tell us now who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As first officer.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
It is my duty to
Finally
inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live. The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say, Lord Captain.
Alright. I'm Lord Captain now.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. At the cost of many sacrifices made by the Lord Captain in the name of her own ambitions.
Say what now? Is he referring to the fact that I took the hand? I did something a heretic would do. Maybe I made a bad choice. Well, it's too late now. Wow, look at that sea. Oof. No? Okay. Deep shadows of wariness can be seen on Abelard's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, and then nods to himself. Well then, your ladyship. You cannot help but notice that the Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating the officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. Oh, no more voice acting. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. I want to say Lord Commander for some reason. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled in the deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. Right. You misspoke, surely. I am the lady captain, am I not? I don't think that's how it works, but I'll say it anyway. There is no mistake, your ladyship. Lady Theodora before you was also the Lord Captain. Do not take your title literally. I think of it as a sacred rank that remains unchanging no matter who bears the warrant. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You've been chosen by the Emperor to carry the honourable burden of the Rogue Trader. High Gothic, whence this title originates, is the highly formal language, and so a certain level of inflexibility is to be expected. I can actually say I don't wish to be the Rogue Trader. That's kind of interesting. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given their informant on board was our own Master of Whisperers. What is on the agenda for the meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation, and I am receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort. Even so, as far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in, so prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your ladyship. Lovely. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers for who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honour of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. It's wild to think this thing is so big that there's like different factions throughout the entire ship. It's nuts. Have you succeeded in tracking him down? I don't think I'm going to ask this because I don't think it's going to have. I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the orders to the adjacents, adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. You have found a consumable item. Thank you for that. Grenades, stimulants, and medkits. Yeah, okay. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm still in my big old chair, huh? Dozens of pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressionless, reveling restraint. The expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Schaefer von Valencius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Yawn. I haven't the time to be listening to every last officer on this hulking rig. Abelard, give me the... Precis? Okay. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. I should wish your ladyship... Oh, no, maybe that's a bad idea. I'm going to get a bunch of hard-to-pronounce names now, aren't I? Vigdis Suri Otter, of the Tollyman line, our new Vox Master. It is an honor to serve your ladyship. Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Oh, that's nice. Besides her, that was a her, is Raver, the Master Helmsman. Yep, he steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, factotum, Janris Danrock, my word, who oversees supplies, procurement, and general material well-being of the ship. It is an honor. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. I hope so. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery on board. The Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priests' mechadendries? Dendrites. I've what? Okay. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, Choir Master, the esteemed Zachary Weitz, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He is in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Weitz has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valancius Protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Kunrad's treachery. I will deliver reports to your ladyship and on the Astropath's progress as soon as possible. All others present are adjutants, secretaries, and deputies. They are here to make a record of proceedings. Very good. Okay, I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Wow, all of them went, huh? The latter's managed well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. High Factotum. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your ladyship. I personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confirmed to the scum from the lower decks. Confined, to the scum of the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up for our losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Minoris. However, the whole system, in fact, belongs to Winterscale Rogue Trader Dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially given the Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Fantastic. Drives Master, let's hear it. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah. But its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that Engineer Prime, overseer and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos Stomagos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrade aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement. I see. Does someone care to translate the esteemed Drive Master's words? I think I get it. I see, thank you. Helmsman? Right, you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our engineer, Engineer Prime, and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first, our warp drive being torn to pieces, or us all melting into the bulkheads. Neither of those sound fun. Your Ladyship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Noblite station. The station maintains complex complete Vox silence. But even in its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appeared before you during the translation to real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up the asteroids to use as your new residence. And asteroids might be quite nice, right? In slightly less news, slightly less bad news, we can go around and round and round the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. And if any thick as rocks lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't you worry on that score. Okay. Master of Ordnance. No. My job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, no Lord Captain. Oh, Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, and now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us void knows where. Uh-oh. Silence. Enforcers, seize this mutineer. Oh, Chief, that was a bad thing to say. Okay. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your Ladyship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, should I say. Besides find a replacement, that is, for we already have one lined up. Oh, I don't have a heretic version here. Stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we have endured. Dogmatic, execute him. Experienced Master of Ordnance are few and far between, so for that reason he may remain in post. I will leave his punishment at your discretion, Abelard. 20 lashes a month for the next half cycle. Deprivation of officers' rations and privileges for the same period, with the option to extend. Record that in his file. Uh-oh. Cease your snivelling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. The Master of Ordnance stands up, wiping blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him only now, and the knowledge of the fate he so narrowly escaped. So to summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engine seer prime and navigator. Is that all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we are currently find ourselves? I see to the Vox Master at this point. We are in the Rykard star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your Ladyship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in this system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobilite station has not simply failed to answer. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykard Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and the new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Nobilite station and find out what in the void is going on. Thank you for your reports. Dismissed. Get out of here and don't want to talk anymore. The assembled officers salute you as one. Yeesh. More. Okay, your ladyship, there is one other thing. A confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Cronus Expanse. I came across a strange handwriting letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. Are you referring to the contents of the notes, I presume? Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. You are quite right. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right hand, one of Heinrichs van Kalox. Or one Heinrichs. An interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. Kind of like the name of that one, Furibundus. Finding him without any information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobilites or the Governor of Rykad, may know something. Good. That's all of it, your ladyship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it's a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take on the reins of von Valancius's protectorate. Oof. Sorry about the chat. Sorry about the talking. I'm trying to do my best. I'm getting there. Idira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Idira. Psyche is suffering some ailment of dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. I was hoping to approach with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time. Daybreak. Abelard, bring the witch to heal. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it, your ladyship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. So we've heard that before, or at least dawn, right? Or maybe it's dawn, yeah. And it's ringing and raging like an echo. Like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else? No, not yet. Anyway, the voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Okay. Lord Captain, if you want to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I am sure you would benefit from them as well. If there is nothing else to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It's time to get to work. Yikes. Whoa. I have a ship. Okay. So. Here we are. So we have flat 60 toughness at the moment. What does it actually do again? It finds how easy a character can shrug off injuries, as well as how easy they can resist toxins, poisonous environments, diseases, and other physical ailments. Increases the chances of resisting negative physical effects and the amount of the character's wounds. So it gives me more health, right? For each bonus point of toughness, characters gain a plus 10% wounds. I do have the most amount of health so far, which is quite nice. Alright. I'm thinking I might need to get some stuff to increase my dodge rating as well. Awesome. Actually, Abelard, where are you? Yep.
I'm not interested.
What do you mean you're not interested? Do I have any grenades? Did I get any grenades? I didn't get any grenades. Sure, put that on this guy. Why not? Shotgun, I'm not interested. I like this as a corrupted Inferno pistol. It's really cool. Okay, so what do we got to do? Warden of the Expanse. So we've got a lot to do. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Fellowship 40, connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of my crew. Failed, damn it. Before you can activate the Vox, a deafening screech of static fills the air, making everyone aboard jump to attention. You clear your throat and address the crew with a rousing speech, but whispers and indifferent stares are the only response. Great. That will be all for now.
Lord Captain.
Hey, some voicing. Let's talk about things that may be useful to me as a rogue trader.
A noble aspiration, Lord
Oh,
Captain.
hey, cool.
I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
Sorry. Outline the situation in the Coronis Expanse for me. What do I need to know and keep in mind?
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words. The Coronis Expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium. This means that local warp routes become useless within months. Established pathways are regularly subject to attacks from all kinds of rabble. And in the only major port, the Imperium's frigates find themselves moored alongside pirate vessels.
The fact this is voice acted is great. I love it.
Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor, but not by much. This place operates under its own rules, you see. More radical, so to speak. But ones that allow for a non-standard approach where there is a promise of victory. The Coronis Expanse is considered rogue trader territory for a reason. Only rogue traders have sufficient military might, audacity, and the rights granted them by the warrant to survive the leap into the unexplored part of the Expanse. And in the event of a successful outcome, to hold on to whatever they manage to capture on the frontier.
I won't go through all of the people. I'm hoping more people have voice like this. I won't go through all of the people now because I've just done a lot of talking. So we'll do this guy, and then we'll actually crack on and do some shooting again. Who are the main players I need to be aware of in the Coronis Expanse?
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region, to the regret of some individuals who had grown inured to the local lawlessness. Rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory, and they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Kalagos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chora. Tread carefully when dealing with either of them. If we are to speak of unclaimed territory, which is what Footfall is, among the scum that dwells on that handful of asteroids, there are 3 factions that wield considerable influence in the sector. The first is the Kazbala Commission, organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronis expanse.
Hey, Conrad, our previous Master of Whispers, can you tell me about his betrayal? What do you think he'll do next?
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight. We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Valancius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake.
Enough?
If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery. He is sure to attempt to strike at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so. The only question, Lord Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next steps. As you wish, Lord Captain.
I can ask him some more. Let's do that later.
Lord Captain.
I kind of want to do some stuff. The Coronis Expanse map. What is this? Star System. The events of Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader take place in a vast region of space known as the Coronis Expanse. This sector is comprised of numerous star systems, many of which you will get the chance to visit. You will find yourself scouring the void in search of routes leading to new, uncharted systems, discovering more routes as you explore the expanse. Each star system contains objects you can interact with. Oh, yeah. It's my ship. Visit Reikhadi, the prisonoid, the prison planetoid, unidentified void ship. Scanish required. So these are my objectives, the guides. Okay. What is this? Unidentified void ship. What do we have? What we have here, Lord Captain, is not very noticeable. But there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet. It's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I am surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization to several compartments. Oh, there is an incoming transmission now too. Hear us. We do not require assistance. I think it means repeat, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Raw protectors. Raw protects. Lord Captain, I'm told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Reikhadi Philia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Lord Captain, the connection is established. Unknown vessel, we're receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify. Do not tell him we are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private vessel. A merchant vessel. Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Main gun deck, on my order, aim weapons, target, Thunderfang. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Why, I don't know. What if certainly not? Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage is preventing the correct identification. We assure you, merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require aid. Damage report. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air, the bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, your vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you? The Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, others swears with foul expletives, and yet other hisses, furiously demanding that the others shut up. You manage to make out a little bit from all the noise. We were just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue, and opened fire. Miracle we could get away, Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folk are left without our help. We never got them. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain why you forgot what you forgot in the area, and this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done? It's too late now. Do you copy? We are from Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business, to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt, please. We already had our Cronus cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of plunder maybe. Goods, yeah. In case you're unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void are a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Coronis Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Oh, okay, it seems like a nice gesture, I guess. Were it up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the micro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I was you, although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions. The Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange. Oh, cool. Profit factor 10. Profit factor is a representation of the relative value of the rogue trader's warrant of trade. There we go. Ooh, a flamer. Camouflage robe. The wearer's ranged attacks decrease their target's dodge by 5%. Oh, we got a flamer. How much does this cost me? Reputation. Ooh, heretic trophies give me... So I can, like... Can I trade that? I can. It gives me 100 RP. Okay. Now if I buy this, what does it cost me? Proceed with transaction. Did it cost me anything? I don't think so. Cool. Ooh, an axe. Two-handed axe. Ooh, I definitely want that. What do I have to get to? Rank 2, reputation 2. I have nothing else to sell him, that's unfortunate. Force grenade, cool. Warworld origin, fencing glove, body glove. Cool. Okay. Sounds good. So now I have... I mean, that could go with... Argenta could have that, right? Whereas ranged attacks... Can she not use... Oh, she can! Yeah, now she's got a flamer too. That's awesome. Nice. So, where do we want to go first? We kind of have a choice. That's the prison planetoid. Maybe here? Begin scan. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Ooh, goods. Yes, please. Oh, all my injuries are gone. Oh, that's good. Seriously, guys, how do I change my formation now? This is getting silly. Formation, right, there it is. I want like this. Perfect.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Why did it pause? Affirmative, escort, everything is calm on our end. Okay. Oh. Traps. There is a trap ahead. Pilot Rakwall? Your ladyship, 1,000 pardons if I addressed you improperly. Have you come on behalf of Governor Medine? Or are you here on other business? If it's the latter, you ought to know there's been a riot at the local prison. It's quite dangerous here. Abelard, teach this riffraff the proper way of addressing her sovereign. That seems a bit... The funny thing is, he absolutely would as well, Abelard, just like backhand this person. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it's being led by the prison warden himself, the Honourable Anathagon Castaglia? I have no idea. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch. He declared Raikadi Filia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honourable Yvain Winterscale, son of Caligos Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. Wow. Young Lady Winterscale wished to speak with the Warden personally. The Honourable Lord means to put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort left to meet the insurgents while I was ordered to await their turn. Their return, not turn. Sorry about the... Again, I'm trying to read this properly for everybody, but... one of his distant younger offsprings, yes. That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Lovely. I'm looking for a man by the name of Heinrichs van Kalox. Is he here? Unless it's one of the prisoners or the guards, that seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There is nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. Okay, so our guy from the Inquisitor's not here. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? It is a personal matter. Master Castelgia? I have no idea how to say that name. The Setius Warden is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. I hate these names when I can't pronounce them. My lord heard of the riot. The news saddened him greatly, and so he rushed over here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and lash. You are quite right. Young Lord Winterscale is not in his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he will try to do so, no matter the obstacles that get in his way. Seems like a reasonable individual. The Warden himself is spearheading the riot. Yes, no one expected this. Master is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal of the House of Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that the Raikadi Filia was now his personal domain, that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? Okay, I have no more questions. Your Ladyship, if I may have a minute of your time, I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation... In any case, have you been to the capital of Raikad Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications offer by the name of Jasper. Remain disdainfully silent. I'm a rogue trader, not a messenger girl. I have not yet been to Raikad Minoris, and know nothing of this officer's fate. That's a shame. May the Emperor keep that fool from harm. Thank you for your time. I don't delay you any further. I don't dare delay you any further. Good luck to you, Your Ladyship. I will contact Lord Evaine's party. Is it Evaine? Over the Vox and inform them of your coming. Wonderful. And there's a trap right here. Disarm demolition.
Duty prevails.
Wonderful job. This guard post has been vacant for a long time. There is a layer of dust on every surface. Alright. Build a bridge.
Embrace true power.
Except I'm not going to build the bridge. That's fine.
A revelation was sent to me.
What is this? Oh. Okay.
Hey, your virtuousness. How are you doing?
Virtuous.
I was born to wage war against darkness. I am always doing wonderfully when danger is near. Prayer.
Right. Come here, you. This way. A little bit more. There we go. Disarm. Fabulous job. Good work. Alrighty, what's this? Apparently nothing.
The world will bow.
Hey.
Oh.
What's that?
Another.
Burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Really? A long string of names extends beneath the heading Top Quarry Workers of the Cycle. Oh, like Employee of the Month, huh? Very nice. Scraps of typical prison food. Repulsive to the senses. Gross. Ooh, goods. Don't mind if I do. Alright, what is this? Can you try heal it?
Hidden in the heart, turn all to decay.
You failed, didn't you? I hate this so much. Well, forget it. I'm not going to waste any more on it. She can deal with it.
Path unexplored.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Your existence is naught but ashes.
Oh.
Give me strength.
Not the good kind of friends. I have been ambushed. Grenadier. Argenta.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Let's try right there.
I'll do
Yes, wonderful.
it. This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You didn't hit anybody. Furious Recital. Grants momentum equal to 6. This ability also grants an additional 3 momentum for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius around the Sister of Battle or was hit by her this turn. Sure, let's do that. Feels like that should be on, you know? Oh. What? I got kicked and then stabbed. And I'm at like half HP already. You are kidding me. My character's useless, apparently. Oh my word. And I have an injury.
I've suffered worse.
You've suffered worse, have you?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Yeah, lightning them.
Impossible. Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
I'm dead. Cool, I guess.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
I took care of this one. Good man. What the? Where's he going? I'll be honest, I'm very disappointed that my character just seems to be super, super fragile. This just sucks a lot. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
These guys suck.
Was that you? Or
It will be done. One fewer target.
Oh, beautiful.
Indeed.
Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. This guy's just lobbing grenades at us through the gate. Can I not change? Huh.
I refuse.
Why? Attack of opportunity. Oh my days, are you kidding me?
Doubt is for the weak.
Dodge my fire. Jesus, apparently the guy's like a proper agile individual.
anything else?
My guys are just destroyed already. It's kind of nuts, actually.
At your beck and call.
Okay.
I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will.
What do you mean?
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Good solid miss, nice one.
No can do.
Oh. The guy's right there.
I know what is to come.
Follow my lead. Victory is imminent.
Oh, come
I
on.
will do my duty.
What is this guy?
It will be done.
The frick? I can't hit him.
Through the ashes I will rise.
Oh my god, come on. Jeez, this guy's just like doing what he wants. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.